Hi guys. I've been asked to demonstrate what are some of my favorite moves for my shoulders. And I just had shoulders today, and I do love working on my shoulders. So I'm going to show you just a basic warm-up that I do, a couple moves that I do, and then a little pulse thing that I do. And I'm trying to keep this kind of short. Okay. One thing I do is I hold plates. They don't have to be very heavy. These are 5-pound plates. The ones in my gym have a little cutout, so they're a little easier to hold. My fingers can go in them. So I just hold them like a 90-degree angle, and I'll do them out this way. And then I do one, sorry, it's easier with the ones with the holes because you can hold them a little bit better. And then I do one where arms go out, rotate up, back down, and back in. Up, down. Yeah. So your arm makes kind of like an L and then goes into the W, L, and down. So it's L, open, down. Then I bend over, lead with pinky, fly, and then I do some rows this way. Still with the plates, I keep it this part light. It's pretty much warming up my shoulder. And then after I've done this, and then I do like some combinations of those things where I'll just like put all the things together and do like 4 of those, and then bend over and do some. And I just wait till everything feels nice and warm before I move on to more compound movements. And then what I do, and I have my chains on here because I was doing some lifting with the chains, so I'm just going to leave them on right now. If you ever lift with chains, one of the things that chains add is they add an instability. So there's always this motion happening, so then all the stability muscles and my body have to work to try to stabilize the bar. But I'll do press, 2, 3, 4, and then I do a bend over row, and I like to supinate my grip and do them this way. 3, 4, and I'll go back and forth on those. And sometimes I'll do the row this way, and then do a hip pop, almost like a dead. Clean it and press. And then my little secret weapon is in between sets. I try to keep the muscle nice and warm. So I use these bands, and these are called Iron Woody bands, and it's a continuous tube. And power lifters use these to add resistance, and I get some really good exercise out of these things. But here's a little something I do. Tuck my elbows in tight to my side, and I leave them there, and then I just do little pulses out. I can get close, maybe you can see the muscle in the front of my delt. Twitch, twitch. And it'll warm up and fatigue that muscle. I do about 30, count 30 of those. You can feel it through your chest too. And then I do one where I pull up. Both sides. 30 on both sides. So the muscles never totally relax, and then I just go right back at the weights. And this is, I actually kind of consider this kind of my warm-up. And then I'll take my my dumbbells, excuse me one moment, and I'll have 2 right now that are adjusted to the same weight because I was doing a drop set with my weights earlier. But I'll sit on a bench, and I do a press up, hold. I can do like a 3 count down. 1, 2, 3, push up. 1, 2, 3, push up. 1, 2, 3, push up. And keep one up, an isolated contraction the whole time, and then do the other one. When I start the next set of these, I'll start with this one up. And I press them both up to start with, and then drop the one that I want to drop. And that's what I do with my shoulders. And in between all sets, I grab that resistance band and do those little pulses out to the sides.